It's been long. My head has hurt since last week.
Head. What happened to your head last week?
I don't know. Whenever you gave me that funny juice from your pocket bottle, I don't know. My head's just hurt ever since.
No. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. That was a great day. How'd you get home that next day anyway?
If I could remember, I would tell you.
Oh man, that's terrible. Did I ever give you your car keys back? I can't remember for the life of me. I just can't recall.
I got them back. I don't know if you ever gave them to me. That whole 24-hour section is blurry.
Blurry, huh? But did you have fun? Did you enjoy it?
You know? I really enjoyed it in the moment, but I don't like the aftermath. Is this what it's like every time?
Did you throw up? A lot, huh?
A lot.
Well, I would blame it on being a rookie, but the way I drink, I throw up a lot every time too. So it's part of the process.
If you have to throw up every time, why do people do it? That's gross.
Misery, depression, anxiety, self-loaf. There's a lot of different reasons you might, I don't know. Or just having a good time, sometimes things get out of hand, I don't know.
But how is it a good time if it just gets so gross?
Well, a lot of good times get gross in the end, but I don't know.
Like what? I mean, weddings are a good time and they never end terribly. Well, most of them don't end terribly.
50% of them end terribly. And if you try again, then about 75% of them end terribly. And if you try a third time, 90% of them end terribly. Those are the statistics.
I've never seen those statistics, but I mean, I've never been married, so I guess I'll take your word for it.
You dated a ghost one time. That was pretty close to marriage.
I didn't date a ghost. Charlotte dated a ghost, and I accidentally cheated on the. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Fantastic to hear you finally confess that, because I've been wanting to hear you admit to that affair this entire time. And that is, now that girl isn't around, you will admit to it.
I didn't know that that's how that worked. I had to find out the hard way. We've been through this.
But look, I have to know. Without Cecilia around, did you actually find that ghost dog attractive?
No, it's not. Well, one, I mean, I guess I don't want to hate on an entire species, but I don't really mess with ghosts like that. And then no shame to Charlotte, but it was also a dog.
Yeah, shame to her. That is illegal in most countries. I guess not Miami. Miami, North Dakota? Where do we live? Miami, North Dakota. Yeah, that's it.
See, but I know it's not legal in most countries, but do the laws change when it's a ghost dog? See, I thought that things were very straightforward, and the next thing you know, boom, affair.
You may be onto something. The rules may not apply when you're dead. I don't know.
Well, clearly there is a rule book that we haven't read, and I have tried really, really hard to find, and I can't find it.
Yeah. Maybe if you drink a little more, you'll find the rule book. I got my flask on me.
I don't know. I haven't liked the way I felt this past week, and I don't think I want to go through that again. I don't think any kind of rule book is worth it.
Your head still hurts?
A little bit.
That's interesting. So if I grab you by the back of the head like this and just kind of twist, shake it a little bit, did that hurt?
Did what hurt?
Didn't even notice it. I grabbed you by the head and jiggled your head around.
Notice what?
Well, you're dumb.
No, you didn't. Oh, we're live right now. When did we start?
I don't know. They just had this stuff recording when we walk in. I don't know how it works. I'm not good with technology. And you're not smart, so you're not good with it either. So I don't know.
I'm doing just fine. Anyway, have I told you that my head hurts ever since you gave me that fun juice?
To be honest with you, you did fall pretty hard. You landed ugly. I was concerned for me when you landed.
Oh, when I hit the floor?
Very concerned for me. You hit it pretty hard. I thought I was gonna have to defend it.
Wait, but at what point did you shake my head? Because you said you shook my head. Was that last week or was that just now?
That was just now.
I don't remember it.
Wow. Yeah, you must have some case of amnesia. You ever heard of that word before, Landon?
Isn't that a country?
Probably. But that's not what I'm referring to. I'm talking about,
Okay, well, try it again.
when you lose your memory.
Oh. No, I don't know if I have that.
Have you ever had a memory?
Well, yeah. Everybody has memories, right?
I mean,
Right.
most people do, but you just don't talk about your childhood very much. I mean, you told us about a summer camp one time you went on but that's about it. I don't even know, the story didn't even add up. I think you were making it up as you were going. So I don't know.
No, I totally went to summer camp. It was during the summer. And it was a camp.
Yeah. That's so? You did? Was it in your bedroom or with some imaginary friends by chance? Oh, it was an actual camp.
No. Who would go to camp in their bedroom? That sounds, and I don't mean to curse, stupid.
I guess you just cursed me then, didn't you, Landon? That's a curse word for you? I got some good ones for you, if that's the case. But, no.
What do you mean a curse word for me? That's a curse word for everybody. We're literally told to tell the students not to say that.
I call the students stupid every day.
Harry.
Some of them are stupid, though, Landon. Have you seen some of their report cards?
Well, that's why they're in school. They're there to learn, and we're there to help them. So who are we if we call them stupid?
Well, it seems safe to call them stupid when you have your 19-year-olds in the 10th grade and stuff like that. I just call them like I'm seeing them. We do have a 24-year-old senior, and he's graduating this year, so I'm proud of him. But he's stupid.
Well, I mean, I guess when you put it like that, but we have really smart kids too.
None of them graduate early. Graduate like
Well,
1 year behind.
okay, but not everybody learns the same. So maybe graduating a year late is just the path that these kids have to take. Did you graduate on time, Harry?
I didn't graduate. During my day,
You never graduated.
where I was from, you had to start working pretty early for the family. So I had to go make some money.
Oh, I see. So are you jealous of these kids?
Absolutely not. How did I end up in a position of helping them? And I'm supposed to be jealous of them. And I have less education than all of them, yet I'm more intelligent than all of them. I'm better looking. I'm more youthful. I have a sexier body than all of them. I have better.
Oh no. You were calling them the S word because they were graduating, quote, late, but you didn't graduate. So what does that make you?
Above them. Little dummies for wasting all their time and still not reaching my level. I'm brilliant.
That's true. You didn't graduate, and here you are as a high school guidance counselor. So you've kind of peaked. I don't think there's any topping this.
What? What are you trying to say? This is it for me in my life? I'll never accomplish nothing better than being a high school guidance counselor?
I mean, I'm not saying that you're not going to do things better, but okay, let's be realistic. What's better than being a high school guidance counselor? I can't think of anything.
You could you could be a locksmith and it'd be
A what?
a locksmith, be a shoe salesman. It'd be
You,
better. You could be a you could be you could be the person who cleans the toilets at the school. That'd be a better position. There's a lot of things that you could be a janitor,
a janitor?
custodian, all of those.
I don't know. I think janitors kind of equal with us. I don't know if it's better.
Ladies get paid more than us. Everything's better than us. What do you mean? Bus driver would be better. If my vision was better, I'd get promoted up to a bus driver.
You know, being a bus driver does kind of sound like fun. I'm not going to lie.
Well, there's a lot more you could be doing with your life, Landon. I hate to break the news to you.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's a million different things you could do, but are any of those things really better than being a guidance counselor?
Much better.
I don't think so.
Much better. What's so good about this? It's not the pay. What is it?
Okay. Well, you get to guide people, which means you're helping people, which is good. The job isn't super, super hard. You get to work with students, and who doesn't want to work with kids? And you get paid to do all of it. Kind of sounds like a win-win-win-win to me.
These kids stink. What do you mean?
Okay, so some of them forget to wear deodorant sometimes, but we all forget things in the morning, and we can't blame them for that.
They're not just physical. I mean, not, literally, of course, some of them do smell. But I didn't mean that way. I mean, they're just awful people. They bring nothing to the table. They'll never be nothing but jailbirds.
Were they mean to you again? Is that why you have this opinion of them?
No. Most of the kids get along. Most of them. Not all of them, but most of them. They're mean to you. They get along with me.
No, we're friends and we have a harsh friendship. That's part of being a guidance counselor, is figuring out what kind of friendships you develop with the students, you know? But if they bullied you, you can always talk about it.
None of the damn kids bullied me. What do I look like? Not you.
You look like a guidance counselor that may be bullied by students.
I'm not a dweeb.
It's okay. It happens.
No. Yeah, they bully you all the time, frequently.
They bully me because we're friends. You can be friends with students when you're a guidance counselor.
They throw you in the locker and they put kick me signs all over your back. They don't respect you. They come in and throw your candy all over the floor. They don't like you. Me, they like me. That's why we do TikToks together and everything. I'm cool. You're not.
And that's fine. We each have a different relationship with them. I'm just saying, if you need someone to vent to, I'm right here. That's it. I could be your guidance counselor.
You couldn't guide me to nothing. You didn't even do a good job guiding me to the toilet the first time I asked you where to go to it. You can't help me with nothing. You don't know.
Okay. So maybe I'm not the best at physical navigating, but maybe I could help you work through some of these negative feelings you have about the students, because they don't all stink and they're not all jailbirds. So maybe you're harboring just a little bit of resentment for them.
No, I'm not. Those little sociopaths, they're going to be robbing the future. They're going to be robbing people one day. They don't have no future. But name one good kid. One. Who have you helped that you see a bright future for? Go ahead, tell me.
Well, just the ones that came into my office the other day. There's Charlie, Kyle, Samantha, Sarah, Shelby, Andrew. Who else is there? John, Meredith, Mazzy.
What's the redeeming quality of any of these students? Just pick one student. We'll go with Shelby. What's so good about Shelby?
Oh, well, she gets good grades. She's really good with animals, so she's excelling in science. She just needs a little help with math, but she looks like she's going to graduate on time, and she's not mean to anybody. So there's like 6 redeeming qualities for you right there.
She still sucks her thumb. And I know John. You talking about John Maddox? I know John. John is a criminal. John pickpocket.
How is he a criminal? Because he stole a pack of gum once? He thought it was his.
It was in my pocket. He knew what he was doing. He needed it more than I did, but he knew what he was doing. He could have asked.
Maybe he knew he needed it more than
He
you.
needed it more than me too. Yeah, he was kicking. But excuses.
So,
He robs Harry and gets away with it. I didn't. No. Forget John.
but if you knew that he needed it more and he knew that he needed it more, was it really stealing or was it just a forced donation?
Forced donation. What is that's stealing at its finest. What do you mean forced donation? I wish that would. What?
Well, I mean, if he needed the gum and you knew he needed the gum and he took the gum from you, maybe he was just taking what was already going to be given to him. Did you think about it like that?
Given to him. I was gonna force a donation on his mouth in another 5 seconds, but he tried to sneak it out of my pocket instead. I don't have time.
Exactly. So, would you really consider that stealing or would you just consider that acquiring things that you need?
Thievery. I assume that I'm gonna call this theft. Theft. I'm gonna stand on theft. So that's 2 kids out of those names you listed that were no good. Now I can continue telling.
To you,
We all talk bad about them.
are you the kind of person that looks at a glass of water and says that it's half empty?
No, I say I got a half a glass of water. Right in the.
So you're looking at the empty parts.
No, I didn't say half empty or full. I said I got a half a glass of water. Right in the middle. Call it like it is. Yeah, Harry's the man when it comes to that. I call it like I see it. Half glass.
Okay. So if you're looking at the positive of the water, there's water, and the negative of the water, the part where there's no water, and you're looking at all of that together and you're going, that's a half glass of water. Maybe that's how you need to start looking at these kids. Sure, they're not all perfect. And sure, John may have, quote, taken a pack of gum. But there's other good aspects of them. Like he's really good at kickball.
Look, I do look at those kids the same way I look at the glass. I say they got a half a brain. That's what it is. Half a brain. Not a full one, not half empty. Half. Half the capacity.
Okay, Samantha technically has half a brain, but that's a genetic disorder that we can't make fun of her for.
Speak for yourself. Me and your mother tease all the time about a half a brain. Yeah, your mother. You didn't know she made jokes on these kids either, did you?
I mean, I've heard some things that my mom says, but she's a teacher, not a guidance counselor, so she can kind of say things that are unwarranted.
If anything, she's to blame. So she needs to be held a little more accountable than us. I mean, we don't teach them. So if anything, we're the ones who get to pick on them because we didn't contribute to it. But if you contributed to it, you can't say anything. You have grounds to say anything anyway. You contributed to the dysfunction.
So you're saying it's my mom's fault that the students are the way that they are because she's the one teaching them.
Just like you, yes. It's her fault for both of y'all.
You know, I never really considered that, but maybe it's our job to unteach them.
That would work. But.
Oh, so we're kind of like, I don't want to say anti-teachers because I feel like we all work together, but I don't know. Maybe it takes teaching and unteaching to get these kids where they need to be.
I don't care. I mean, you might be onto something, but I really don't. To be honest, I don't care. I don't care where they go. Go out.
I don't know. Now that I said that, I kind of wish that I was anti-taught when I was in school. That kind of sounds like fun.
Be anti-taught now. Anti-taught.
Okay, so anti-teach me something.
Take this bottle right here. drink it, and we gonna keep getting you skulls
Okay.
like we did last week. And eventually you'll start to forget everything because you do have a little case of amnesia right now. And then I'll be able to re-mold you into what I want you to actually be going forward. You'll be a decent.
Is there any other way? Do I have to drink it?
The only way to be untaught. We need to continue with this case of amnesia you're working on, or I can push you down to the ground and you can bump your head hard again. Whatever works for you.
I don't know. The bottle really smells funny.
Smells like rubbing alcohol, doesn't it?
Kind of. Is this rubbing alcohol?
No, it's just really cheap gin. Straight from the bottom shelf. $3 during inflation. Low price. It'll get you drunk though. It's gonna do the job. No, stop frowning.
Okay. I'll take a sip.
Good. 2 weeks in a row, I'm getting you drunk. Drink it.
Ew.
Stop drooling it up. Wipe your.
It tastes like bad.
I'm not gonna keep giving you my good alcohol if you're gonna keep acting like that.
But I thought you said this was from the bottom shelf. Is the good stuff on the bottom shelf?
This stuff's on the top shelf. But you know what, Landon? I'm sorry. That actually was rubbing alcohol. I was using that earlier today on some wounds. Wrong. I packed the wrong bottle. That you weren't supposed to drink that. We may have.
Can you drink rubbing alcohol?
I'm not sure, but you're gonna be the guinea pig for that. We're gonna find out soon. You may have to go to the poison control center though. But hold off. We got a show to finish, so don't do it yet.
No, you're right. You're right. We got to stick to it for the show. Ew.
You better not throw up on me. You're doing a lot of heat.
I'm going to try not to, but I mean, hey, I guess we're about to learn a very valuable science lesson that we can teach to the kids later.
Worst case scenario, if you feel it coming up, you take that pea coat off and you make sure that you throw up in it. Puke in it. Not on me.
Well, why do I have to throw up? I don't want to.
You don't look good. Hey, well, Landon, did you get the news today, man? I don't know if I ended up being the talk of the school or not. Did you hear about what happened to me today?
No, what happened?
Good. I just wanted to make sure people weren't talking.
No, I want to know what happened. You can't bring it up and then not tell me. That's not what friends do.
Nothing happened. We're not friends. Nothing happened, though.
Come on, tell me. Was it about another student? Was it the cafeteria ladies? The principal? The bus drivers? Ooh, was it the garbage man?
No, it wasn't about Al. Al didn't do nothing. You know, Al's my buddy, the garbage man. I like him.
Did you and Al have a fight? It's okay, friends fight sometimes.
Al didn't fight. Was not. Drink behind the building. I think Al got my actual flask. I think that's what happened. That's how you end up rubbing alcohol. Al took. Never mind. I don't want to tell on Al on the show.
Does he have the flask or did he take the flask?
No, we got kind of drunk, so I don't know. I probably left it with him. Who knows? Drunk people steal.
Oh, so when Al ends up with your stuff, he just ends up with it. But when John ends up with something of yours, he had to have taken it. Interesting. I see a bias.
You don't see no bias. John took it. So when John ended up with my stuff, he took it. So John had to end up with a black eye, and he took it. Straight from Harry. Yeah.
How did John end up with a black
Some
eye?
kid in class beat him up. I might have slipped $5 to punch him in the face.
Did you start a school fight club?
Kind of, sort of. I don't know if we should talk about it.
Is that what happened today? Is that what you were wanting to talk about? Did something happen at Fight Club?
If you want to put it that way. Yeah, it was a little bit of a fight club. But no, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about this, man. And you know. It wasn't my highest moment.
It's okay. Remember, I'm your friend. You can always vent to me.
I don't want to vent to you. We're not buddies and pals. You've been trying to psychoanalyze me all episode. But look,
Maybe.
if you must know, I got into a little bit of.
I do. I want to know.
I got in a scrap today. Oh, Harry, fighting in my latter years.
With who?
Kid's father. He came up to the office today. Some kind of MMA guy or something like that. I don't know. Some fake tough guy. He tried to come up there and pick a fight with Harry. So what I did was, when he came up to me, I was ready for the fight. I grabbed a hold of him. I started swinging him from side to side, left to right, left to right, left to right. It didn't actually go that way. He grabbed a hold of me very quickly and immediately took control of the fight. I didn't stand a chance.
Ooh. Oh, I bet that hurt, didn't it?
He had his way with me. He made me apologize to his son and everything.
Well, I was going to say, the only parent I know that's an MMA fighter is, well, John's dad.
Of course, it would be John's dad. I've never felt less of a man in my life than I did today.
I'm sorry, but I mean, I don't know if you stood a chance. John's dad is a world-renowned MMA fighter.
Who knew? I didn't know. I didn't even know what MMA was.
I did. I knew.
I was like,
yeah,
that stuff all the time. I see the guy. Why'd you mess with him? His son. I didn't know.
Maybe that was the universe trying to teach you a lesson.
And what lesson would that be, Landon?
To give gum to those in need.
Little bad breath boy still's not gonna get my gum. I promise you I'm not giving him nothing. Get him. As soon as I get the chance, I'm gonna pay somebody off to black his other eye.
I don't know. I mean, John's dad is one thing. You already faced him and, well, not to put this in a mean way, but lost. You're not going to be so lucky if his mom shows up.
What's special about her?
She's a nurse.
That's it? I whoop a nurse.
She's one of the mean nurses.
Hold on, Ash. Where is she nurse? She's not at my office that I go to. My doctor's office. Is she? Who is she? I don't take no chances.
You don't know her? She kind of goes all over the place. She's nice if you're nice to her, but if you make her mad once, she never goes back.
She look like she like a bald-headed girl. About 6.
Yeah.
Tall, bald head.
She's not bald, though. She shaves it. It's a choice.
Yeah. That kind of bald. Real tough. No,
I hear that she was a military nurse, and that's why she does it.
no eyebrows, right? That same girl?
Right.
She's a sweetheart, but she is pretty intimidating. I gotta admit, uncomfortable her standing over me like that. Towers.
Like when you have to get, a blood test done, they have to find the vein and everything. She doesn't like my mom, which I don't know why. My mom will not tell me what happened. But she had to go get some blood work done. And you know how sometimes they miss and they have to be like, oops, have to try it again. I'm not saying she did it on purpose because I don't want to accuse anybody of anything. But she stuck my mom 13 times.
Jesus Christ, 13 times? Wow. She really hates you.
And again, I'm not saying that she did it on purpose. I'm just saying that if you make her mad once, she makes mistakes.
Without a shadow of a doubt, she meant it. 13 times? Well, your mom is pretty deep.
13.
Wine all day, and she never drinks any water. She probably really did miss. Your mom needs a drink.
I don't know. Well, she did it 13 times, and then another nurse came in and did it in one try. So maybe John's mom was just having a rough day.
That's family. We gotta do something about them. They're really a menace to this whole community. I'll be happy when they move.
Well, how are they a menace? His dad is a world-renowned MMA fighter, so he brings a lot of, attention to Miami. And then his mom is a nurse. Maybe that's it. I think that's the one thing you can do that's better than being a guidance counselor, and that's being a nurse.
Well, think about their whole family has disrespected all of us. The mother, she stabbed your mother's arm up 13 times on purpose. The father, he turned me into a chocolate pretzel. And John is just rude to you all the time.
That's because I just think John has difficulty expressing himself, but I've never had any problems with his parents. Maybe you have, but that to each their own.
No threat to them. That's why you have no problem with the parents. John handles you.
Well, why would I be threatening to them? I'm a guidance counselor. I don't want to threaten people.
I got something for you. John's dad's gonna come see you tomorrow. I'm gonna put the call in. I'm gonna set you up tomorrow. John.
Oh, okay. I've been meaning to talk to him anyway. I need to go over John's class structure.
He's gonna beat you up tomorrow. You just wait.
Wait, why would he beat me up? I haven't done anything.
So you can see what I felt like. And then I'm gonna have John come blow his little halitosis in your face while you're laid out and wake you up.
Wait, but if his dad doesn't like you and he already beat you up, what makes you think that phone call is going to go well?
Watch. Because I'm going to call him and I'm going to tell him that John got beat up again today and it was by Landon. He'll come see you.
You can try, but I think John will tell him the truth.
Now, John doesn't like you. John treats you terrible.
Who says?
They're not going to tag team you to a soundtrack. They probably come up playing music and everything to beat you up. It's going to be beautiful. Probably the Rocky theme music and stuff.
Why would, wait, since when do rocks have theme music?
Before your time, young man. You would know. Never mind.
Wait, but what do you mean rocks are before my time? There's rocks outside right now.
Rocky, you ever seen the movie Rocky?
Oh, they made a movie about a rock?
He's a boxer.
Oh, a rock that can box? Why have I never heard of this?
Box you with a rock. That's not what I'm talking about. Sylvester Stallone. You ever heard of him before?
I thought the rock's name was Rocky.
I wish I had a rock. Give you a Rocky right across your nose. No, it's not what I'm.
The only rock I know that's a person is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Not him. Before his time. Never mind. This is from the 1970s. You wouldn't know. In the 80s.
So they've only ever made one movie about rocks?
I don't know. Did The Rock Johnson get his movies? I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, technically, yeah, The Rock has been in movies, but I don't think any of them have ever been about rocks.
Who is this Rock Johnson guy you keep talking about? And why would he name himself Rock? Who does he think he is? The Rock? He thinks he's me. The girls used to.
I mean, I don't know if he thinks he's you. I actually don't know for sure. I've never spoken to him. He's a celebrity, so I don't know. Maybe he does think he's you.
That used to be my name. They used to call me The Rock. Because I was built like a god statue. Harry used to lift weights and he was in good shape.
Maybe you were The Rock's inspiration. He did used to be a fighter before he was a celebrity.
I'm actually lying. I've been this same shape throughout all the years and different. Like, I've been relative to this size and body type my entire life. Like, 4-year-old Harry looked the exact same compared to some other 4-year-old kid. I was fat and round.
That's impressive. I mean, I know people are supposed to change when they go through puberty, but I mean, if you've stayed the exact same, props to you.
I had a few more strings of hair back then, but, for the most part, I'm the same. Yeah. You look like you've been about the same also.
Nuh-uh. Well,
Haven't you?
I've been told I have a baby face, but I mean, I think I've grown. I mean, I'm almost 6 foot now. I used to be almost 5 foot, and then I was almost 4 foot, and then I was almost 3 foot, and then I was almost 2 foot.
Almost 6 foot. Who you fooling? What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Nowhere near 6 foot.
Well, yeah, I am. If I stack shoes together, I'm about 6 shoes tall.
That's about right. Strangely enough. Yeah, you about 6.
Is that not how you measure feet? Do you not use feet to measure feet?
Well, you can, but usually it's like people walk it. They don't really go upward with it. But, if you want to go vertical with it, that's fine.
Fair. Okay, so maybe next time I need to lay down and then put the shoes out that way and see if that works.
Do that. You'll end up with about 4 pair of shoes. About 4.5. You probably end up with 4.5 shoes. It's about right for you if you do it that way.
I think that I'd be taller than 4.5 shoes. Okay, that sounds a little bit better.
Yeah, that's about right. Hey, but you're like a perfect armrest. I can just stand there next to you and just rest my elbow right there on your head. It's just perfect. Sometimes when I'm getting a little tennis elbow and I want to rest my elbow and I need to stretch, you just do it right there on your head. You're perfect.
Oh, I think that's the nicest thing you've ever said about me. I mean, I guess if I can be anybody's armrest, I'm glad it's yours.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. I could kick you in the stomach and turn you into a footrest and just rest my feet on your back, but I'm not going to do that to you.
Not after I drank that rubbing alcohol. Don't kick me in the stomach.
Hey, do you want some more? Before, might as well.
No, I'm okay. Are you normally supposed to be able to see sounds?
What the hell are you talking about, Landon? What do you mean seeing sounds?
Like, when you're watching TV, how you can turn on subtitles?
Yeah.
Now imagine you just saw subtitles all the time. That's kind of what I'm seeing right now.
You see words coming out of my mouth?
Mm-hmm. Is that not normal?
Suppose not. Suppose it's not.
I mean, I don't think I've been able to see that this whole time, but
It's starting to.
I don't know. I can't really remember.
And by chance, what's the color of the font that's coming out of my mouth? Just out of curiosity.
Blue.
That's about right. I was told I was.
Like a really light blue. Like an almost baby blue.
That's about right. I was told I was a baby blue aura. That's what a palm reader told me one time.
Okay, so you tell me, what colors are the words coming out of my mouth?
Brown. Because it's some crap. Every time you talk.
Brown.
I don't see words, Landon.
I don't think they're brown. I think you're lying to me.
I'm lying. I'm definitely lying to you. I don't see words, Landon. That's something you're suffering with right now.
Okay, so maybe you need to take a drink of the rubbing alcohol and then you can see the words too.
I'm not drinking that stuff with you. Yeah.
Why not?
I don't have nothing to live for. Forget it. I'll drink it. Give me the bottle.
There you go.
Ooh, that burns. That hit the spot.
It didn't taste good, but I mean, now I can see things that aren't there.
One more hit. That's like that. Well, I really don't care. Don't say I hope I survive this, but who the hell cares? I'm worried I'm gonna get fired tomorrow, Landon. After that little tussle in front of everybody, I don't want to get fired at school. You know.
Oh, that wouldn't be the first time that John's dad has fought somebody, so I think you're in the clear.
Before.
My mom.
Gee whiz, who won?
My mom.
She's tough. She is tough. What did she do to him?
Mm.
She picked him up and body slammed him, didn't she?
I don't think I'm legally allowed to repeat what happened.
She shot him. She's always carrying that pistol around, threatening people with it.
No, you'd be surprised. I thought she was going to pull the pistol too, but she didn't.
I know she didn't use it.
No. You know how you say that he turned you into a pretzel?
Pretzeled him?
She really, as a good teacher, she took the opportunity to show it as a science experiment. I've never seen a high school science teacher go so rabid on an MMA fighter before.
Wow.
He didn't stand a chance.
Took him out quick, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I knew it. I'm going to get with your mother and have her show me a move or two. I'm going to rematch that guy. Like going out like that.
Look, everybody underestimates her because they think, oh, she's a high school science teacher. She possibly can't do anything. And then she fought the MMA fighter, and no one's ever talked like that since.
Your mother's undefeated, huh? You know what? I wonder if I beat your mother in front of John's father, then I become like the alpha because, I was able to defeat the person that defeated him.
Oh, like the head turkey.
Huh? What is that? What? Head turkey?
Getting to the top of like the pecking order. You just want to be the head turkey.
Yeah. I suppose. Yeah, that's what I want.
Okay, well, if you already lost to him and you're trying to fight her, I wish you the best of luck.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna. No. I'm not messing with your mother. You're right. Between her fighting skills and that pistol, I'm not taking no chances with her.
So maybe it's best we just leave my mother as the head turkey, yeah?
Yeah, I'll leave it as the head turkey. But she's gonna show me a move. When she shows me a move or two, I'll be ready. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna get my revenge on that guy. He can't win.
If she's beat him, she would be the perfect person to show you what to do.
She knows his weaknesses. That's what I'm saying. So if she already sees where he's weak, I'll be able to attack. I'll be able to get in real quick. I know what to do. I'm gonna get with your mother. I'm gonna pay her some money, and she's gonna just tell me exactly how to handle this guy. I'm gonna have him.
Well, she's a science teacher, so she knows everybody's weaknesses.
She only knew her own weaknesses. Raised a kid like you. But I'm not gonna hold that against her because I need her. So, but now this is gonna work.
And you know what? I'm sure she'll be glad to show you whatever you want because we're friends, and she'll help out you because you're my friend.
Perfect. So what I want you to bring your camera to school tomorrow. So when I call this guy out for a fight, I want you to make sure that you get this on camera. Everybody can see it. Because everybody laughed at me today when did I tell you he punched me in the stomach? I crapped my pants so bad. It was so embarrassing. None of the kids had respect for me afterwards. But Mark on this day, Harry will get his vengeance. Make Harry Harris crap his pants in front of the people.
Is that what that smell was by the office? I thought that there was I thought something died.
Yeah, it's my dignity. But yeah, those pants died also. It's okay.
Well, if you want to meet with him tomorrow, that means you have to have my mom teach you everything tonight.
Okay, you're right. I'm gonna reschedule that fight for Monday. But don't think I forgot. I'm gonna get him to get you first. Because then I'm gonna observe. I'm gonna observe his moves, and I'm gonna see exactly what he's good at, and I'm gonna find his weaknesses. Go study his fights on YouTube tonight too.
Well, I'm a pacifist, so I mean, if he does decide he wants to fight, there's not going to be much, tussling. And if you want to learn from my mom, you better get her schedule, because tonight she's playing poker, and then tomorrow she's got mahjong, and then Friday she's got blackjack, and then Saturday she's got tennis, and then Sunday she's not doing anything, but that's because she's preparing for Monday, and then on Monday she's playing solitaire. So I mean, you got to get in, and then Tuesday's bingo.
I guess I'll get with her on Sunday. Sunday it is. While she's preparing.
Okay. You better let her know now, because you know she doesn't do last minute surprises.
Purple. That's it. It's
Purple.
yeah. Your words. They're purple.
Oh, I like purple.
Let's get in. Purple. Speaking purple. Matches your outfit, strangely enough. But yeah, purple.
Good to know that I have purple subtitles.
This is kind of strange. I think I like this.
Just a little bit.
A little woozy.
Do you think maybe we need to go sleep this off?
Yeah, that's definitely the best idea. You got any water?
Don't get me wrong. I enjoy seeing the subtitles, but I'm starting to feel kind of funny.
Let me by the store to get some Gatorade on the way out of here. I gotta do something about this.
Ooh, let's get blue and purple Gatorade so it matches our subtitles.
That'll work. That's fine. But don't take me to the gas station with the guy that talks all the time. I don't. It's too much reading. I don't want to be bothered with it.
Okay, the nearest gas station past that is like 4 or 5 miles. You sure you want to do that?
I want to be with you that long. We'll go by that one. We'll go by the first.
Okay. I guess this will just be the test to see how quickly we can read.
Me, I'm good. But you're up to third grade, but no. Good luck, though. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm going to need it. Oh, well, I guess I'm off to Gatorade and a reading lesson. Never thought I'd be back in school.
Yeah, me either. In a way, we never left.
Well, technically, we work at a school, so we technically didn't leave. But I guess we're leaving now.
All right, let's get out of this place.